My brother-in-law's grandfather, Mr. Song Tan, is a scholar in the county. One day, he was lying in bed when he was sick. Suddenly, he saw an official came forward with government documents and a white-haired horse on his forehead, saying, "Sir, please take the exam." Mr. Song asked. The master Zhuzheng, who was in the head of the examination, didn't come. How could he suddenly hold the exam? The official did not answer, but repeatedly urged him to set off. Mr. Song had to ride a horse with him, feeling that the road he was walking was very strange. Soon they came to a city, like the city where the emperor lived. After a while, they entered a government house, but saw that the palace was very majestic. There are more than a dozen officials sitting in the lobby. Mr. Song doesn't know most of these people. He only knows that one of them is Guan Yu and Guan Jung Mao. There were several cases and 2 peers in front of the eaves of the hall. A scholar had already sat down first, and Mr. Song sat down next to him. There are paper and pens on every table. After a while, a paper with a title flew out of the hall. Mr. Song took a look, and there were 8 words written on it. 1 person, 2 people, whether you have a heart or not. After they finished writing the article, they submitted the answer sheet to the hall. There is a sentence in Mr. Song's article. If you are willing to do good things, even if you have done good things, you should not be rewarded. If you don't do bad things on purpose, you cannot punish him, even if you do bad things. The officials in the hall kept praising while reading, so he summoned Mr. Song to the palace and said to him, "There is a city god missing in that place, in Henan. It is very appropriate for you to hold this position." Only then did Mr. Song suddenly realize that he kowtowed and cried, "I have such a heavy responsibility. How dare I refuse? But the mother at home is over 70 years old and has no one to support her. Please allow me to listen to the call after my mother dies." A man who looked like an emperor in the court immediately ordered to check the longevity of Song's mother. An official with a long beard took a book to record the number of lives and looked through it and said, "Song's mother still has 9 years of young life." While the officials were hesitating, Guan Shendijun said, "You might as well let the scholar surnamed Zhong act for 9 years first, and then let him take over." So the emperor-like man said to Mr. Song, "You should have been appointed immediately. Now, you have been filial, and give you a 9-year vacation. I'll call you back then." Then, he said a few words of encouragement to Zhang Shukai. The 2 scholars kowtowed to Xian and walked out of the hall together. Zhang Shukai held Mr. Song's hand and sent him to the suburbs all the way. He introduced himself that he was from Changshan, surnamed Zhang, and gave Mr. Song a farewell poem. However, Mr. Song forgot most of the words and sentences in the poem, only remembering the 2 sentences in the middle. There are flowers and wine. Spring is always there, and the night is self-lightening, without candles and lights. After Mr. Song got on the horse, he said goodbye and left. When he returned home, it was as if he suddenly woke up from a big dream. At that time, he had been dead for 3 days. Song's mother heard the moan in the coffin and hurriedly helped him out. After half a day, Mr. Song could speak. He sent someone to Changshan to inquire. Sure enough, a scholar surnamed Zhang died that day. After 9 years, Song's mother really passed away. Mr. Song buried his mother. After taking a bath and cooking by himself, he went into the room and died. Mr. Song's father-in-law's family lived in the west gate of the city. On this day, he suddenly saw Mr. Song riding a gorgeously decorated horse, followed by many chariot servants, into the inner hall and said goodbye to him. The whole family was very suspicious, not knowing that Mr. Song had become a god. Mr. Song, single quotes as father-in-law, sent someone to Mr. Song's hometown to inquire about the news, only to know that Mr. Song was dead. In this novel, Pu Songling not only tells the purpose of rewarding good and punishing lewdness through the story of near-death resurrection, but more importantly, through, if you have the intention to do good, even if you are good, you will not be rewarded. If you have no intention to do evil, even if you are evil, you will not punish, you will express the concept of Liao Jai Ziyi from the level of philosophy and aesthetics. On the one hand, it hints at the non-human environment of the story, and at the same time, it reflects the author's leisurely and proud heart. You can understand it as being calm in a poor life. It can also be understood as tenacity under a bad career, and it can be understood as the author's heart, a calm attitude towards life.